Have you ever found yourself just staring at your phone, wondering why that one person, your crush, went completely silent right around New Year's? It's that classic super confusing moment, right? Well, in this explainer, we're going to use numerology to decode exactly what's going on. Let's see what the numbers have to say. So, let's get right to the question that's probably been driving you crazy. Is this silence a bad sign? A red flag? Is it all over before it even really got started? Well, according to this numerological reading, the answer is probably not what you think. It really all comes down to the specific energy of those 2 days.
Okay, first things first, we have to understand the vibe, the whole energetic blueprint of December 31st. The source material actually calls this the day of withdrawal, which, that already gives us a massive clue about what was going on inside your crush's head.
So how do we figure out the day's vibration? It's actually pretty simple. We just break down the date. We take the day, 31, and we reduce it. So 3 plus 1 equals 4. Easy enough. Then the month, December, which is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. For the year, 2025, we just add it all up. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 gives us 9. And for the final step, we add those 3 numbers together, the 4, the 3, and the 9, which gets us to 16. We reduce that one last time, 1 plus 6, and boom, we get a total vibration of 7.
Okay, so what in the world does this number 7 energy actually mean? Well, think of it as the vibration of looking inward. It's all about deep thinking, processing feelings internally, and, this is the most important part, guarding one's heart. So the day itself was basically designed for quiet reflection, not for big, open communication.
And this brings us to the one question that was probably running on a loop in your crush's mind. Do I feel safe enough to open up? See, this shows their silence wasn't about you at all. It was about their own emotional vulnerability. They were likely thinking about past experiences, which made it a moment of really deep sensitivity for them.
So here's the absolute key, the thing you need to hear. Their quietness was a defense mechanism. It was emotional protection. The source material is so clear on this. This behavior comes from a place of deep emotional attachment mixed with a fear of getting hurt. It is not, and I repeat, not rejection.
But then, the clock strikes midnight, the calendar flips, and the energy does a complete 180. As we roll into January 1st, we move from this quiet withdrawal into what's called the Day of Expression. And when we do the math for the new day, January 1st of the new year, 2026, we get a totally different number. We get a 3. And this powerful shift from a 7 to a 3 is the key to understanding what's about to happen next. Just look at this contrast. It is so stark. We go from that guarded, thoughtful, inward energy of the 7 to the expressive, communicative, open energy of the 3. It's a total shift from guarding the heart to suddenly wanting to share what's inside it. It's night and day.
Number 3 energy is all about communication. It's about emotional release. It encourages warmth, sharing your feelings, and just having that genuine desire to connect with people. It's honestly the perfect antidote to the silent, solitary energy of the day before. This is the energy that's going to push them to reach out. So we have this massive energetic shift from a 7 to a 3. What does that actually mean for you, sitting there waiting? Well, this reading makes a pretty clear prediction about contact, so let's get into what you should expect.
Think of it like this. On the 31st, they were probably missing you like crazy, but just thinking about it quietly, internally. But as January 1st gets going, that heavy emotional energy starts to lift, and that leads to a really high probability of them making contact by that evening. Now, what should you expect? Let's be clear, this probably isn't going to be some sudden, dramatic love confession. Instead, look for something warm and caring, a heartfelt message, a little emotional signal, or just a sweet gesture that shows you're on their mind. It's all about reestablishing that emotional closeness.
Okay, so they reach out. This is a huge moment. Seriously, how you respond can either help this new openness grow, or it could cause them to retreat right back into their shell. The goal here is all about creating a feeling of safety. So the advice here is super clear, and it's totally doable. Just be gentle and receptive. And whatever you do, avoid putting on any pressure or asking intense questions like, "So, where have you been?" Simply respond with the same warmth and reassurance that they are offering you. That's what allows someone who's naturally protective, like a Cancer, to really open up. They just need to feel emotionally safe and understood.
All right, so after breaking down all the numbers and the energies, what's the final verdict? What's the bottom line for you emotionally? Let's bring it all together. You know, the bottom line here is overwhelmingly positive.
Your crush has deep feelings for you. That silence, it was all self-protection, not rejection. The new year is bringing an energy of warmth and a real chance to reconnect. And maybe most importantly, this whole period is actually setting the stage for healing and creating an even stronger emotional bond between you two.
And that really leaves us with this final question. Because this isn't just about passively waiting for a text anymore. The energy is shifting in your favor, for sure, but the real power now lies in how you respond. You have the knowledge, so how are you going to use it to create the emotional safety they need to build the connection you're hoping for?